Well, welcome back, everyone, as we come in here to set number 2. Now, it's the fight between Space Station Gaming and Ghost Gaming to figure out who will be Radiance's opponent. Space Station Gaming are... well, they're a very difficult team to lock down. They had one of the longest streaks that we've seen this year in the SPL in terms of win streaks. The first couple of weeks withstanding, they have been a monster to deal with. And, I mean, it's a weird circumstance to be in, because we had, for several points, tied for top 3 between Sanguine, who was mentioned a lot because they came in as your first seed, Space Station Gaming coming in as your second seed, but it's actually this team that they're up against, Ghost, who has given them maybe some of that trouble going up there. I mean, they showed up a lot stronger yesterday than a lot of people were expecting them to, even with a sub coming in. I believe they have Twig coming into today as well, and maybe you can control the rest of the game, but it's going to be game number 1 here as we go down to Dave and Mifflin with the cast
over the last few weeks, and you can already get a mindset of what they're looking to do here early into this game. Find early pressure, just like on a Twig, maybe in the mid lane. Dardes needs one more auto, but just to the right-hand side of Captain Twig, who will make it out alive. And kind of on the flip side of the coin, when I mentioned that, the desk brought up solo lane pressure to his heroes, Nika on Final K in the solo lane, and that's where we'll find first blood. It's not a gank in the mid, it's not a purple or a red buff invade. Instead, it's Nika with the solo kill on Fino 4 minutes in. Ghost Gaming are kind of controlling that pace. Maybe Raffer now learns that the hard way. Fear no evil down onto the Ganesh that's being pulled back, and Sam for soccer will complete the first kill of the game over to Ghost Gaming. It was only a matter of time, it felt like.
It might have been juiced just for that damage, but it was plenty. Captain Twig comes up with a repulse and puts him down.
Well, both these teams looking to fight. Panda Cat's going to take away the SSG blue buff, the emblem used, but so is the Scarab Blessing to pull Panda Cat right back in, back behind the wave he goes. Who gets the kill here? It's going to be Vote over in the long lane, pulling one back for SSG. Kind of all the rage on most of the mid lane mages, and a little bit of extra anti-heal from Divine Ruin will certainly be helpful there. Cheerio and Sanford Soccer seem destined to run into one another. It's over here on the right-hand side of the map. The route not connecting. Over onto the Hun Bats. Instead, Cherio's going to get stunned down. Dharmic Pillars drop down as PBM is rotated into this fight as well. Cherio goes down first. Fino K picks that one up. Scarab's Blessing pulls back in Sam for Soccer. And now Dardes is rotated from the mid lane, and Nika adds a second for SSG in the fight. The King Arthur, he's got 10 HP, and he goes back in. PBM will pick up the kill there. It's a 2 for 2 as we stand, Mifflin, and it's SSG that are left running.
That Dharmic Pillar is so strong, but Captain Twig strong as well, going to put Dardes down. Blue buff is still up, Polar Bear Mike positioning around it, both Captain Twig so with Raffer there. I don't think they look for the invade.
Over his mid lane counterpart, the Doom Orb certainly helping him road to that fight, and then picks up a bit of a fadeaway kill onto Dardes around the end there. Maybe opening up an FG, call a big 9, turns Blessing for Cheerio to set up this fight, and Vote will pick both of them up. SSG grab a couple of kills, and they're going to turn right around over to the Gold Fury. A lot of action early and often here.
The same could be said of Space Station setting up their deep wards on the solo lane side. I like it. It's respect to both lanes, and the game's completely even at this point, even though Space Station pick up the higher priority target.
Mifflin, we're going to keep going here. Vote is going to drop down the Suns onto PBM. That's a purple buff invade. Fear no evil from Sam for Soccer catches onto 2, but Twig and Panda Cat, all the damage has to disengage this fight from Ghost Gaming.
He's getting even tankier. The longer the fight goes on, Twig's going to be healing. Ghost Gaming are completely fine being even at this point.
Talk about tanky. That's Nika here. He'll catch a Fear no evil, though. I don't think he's tanky enough to escape alive from this one. Does have some CC to lock down Fino and Sam. Maybe just return a little bit of damage here. Captain Twig rotating over from the mid lane. Finally, the King Arthur goes down, but not without SSG rotating back into the backside of this fight. It's not a fight that the astronauts are looking to take here, and the disengage will be there. Raffer is doing his best to just kind of waddle his way out of this one. A silence will complete his escape.
That's why we're starting to see a lead established. Ghost Gaming now, at this critical point in the game where Hell is incredibly powerful, now level 20 has Divine Ruin. They can look to keep forcing fights and just sustain through them.
Fino K is the one trying to force here. Sanford Soccer's there to drop the ultimate Sunbreaker down. It's a double stun for Fino on the backside of the fight, and it's a double kill for Sanford Soccer. The Ghost Gaming jungler has started off this fight perfectly. Might even find a third. Instead, it's Fino K who finishes off Raffer here. 2 members of SSG left limping away from another red buff engagement. Ghost Gaming pulled themselves 5k gold in the lead.
I was about to make the point that Ghost Gaming at least had to trade out a lot of their health bars there, but I forgot that they had a health for a second. Now everyone full health. Nika and Darda is the only one there. Ghosts are going to look for the Fire Giant. I don't think SSG has any right to step up. They can't walk into the full 5 members. The burst potential's there. Ghost Gaming's playing exactly like they did yesterday. Constant aggression in the enemy jungle, then back up to an objective.
Ghost Gaming take down the FG, and SSG actually poke their head around the corner. That's going to be the killing spree for Sanford Soccer over onto Dardes. Nika likely able to escape thanks to the extra mobility there. Ghost Gaming continuing to move forward. The burn is there though, but there is, some steal potential. SSG, but instead, Sanford Soccer's looking to move in and fight. It's a Fear No Evil, drop down over onto Nika, and Pandacat will find the kill there. Stunned down. Now is Rapper. PBM looks to re-engage. Tries to pull back in on a vote, but the beads are there. Captain Twig will get rid of Cheerio. 5 members strong for Ghost Gaming. Just looking for 3, just looking for 2 of SSG. As Sam looks to get maybe too aggressive, and Dardas has suddenly turned it around for a double. Pandacat, though, has 2 himself. It's Rapper against the world. Mifflin, it looks like Ghost Gaming may have just taken game number 1.
We don't even have the Dharmic Pillars available. He's doing the best that he can,
No.
but it's not enough. Yeah, look at that damage. You want to grab Captain Twig? Not enough.
That's going to be Ghost Gaming locking in game number 1 in standard fashion from what we saw yesterday, Mifflin. 20 to 30 minutes was kind of their MO yesterday.
Well, it's maybe not a full rush here for Ghost, but they do want it to last a little longer to help this Kali out for Space Station Gaming. Let's go ahead and go down and see how game number 2 goes.
And this is game 1 written all over it for Ghost. Let's pressure out these purple buffs as much as we can. Watch out, Sanford Soccer. He's here as well. Rapper, he's been pushed into the back of the wave. Pandacat will find the stun, and PBM will be the one that finds the kill. Early level 1, level 2 presence from the junglers, and it's Ghost Gaming who swing first. This rotation back up towards the solo lane side of the map. Blue buff back up, so Nika was looking for an invade there, but Cheerio, Rapper, Dardes, all rotating through for SSG. Into the back of the pit is Sanford Soccer, but he's able to leap out and stay alive. PBM will burn his ultimate as well. And nothing more than an invade and a disengage for SSG, but Sanford Soccer has other thoughts about that. Nika, gravity surged on back, connects with the ultimate over onto Sam. Down comes some damage from Captain Twig, and well-timed from Mike to push Nika right back in. The script is officially flipped as FineOK now has found a kill on his solo lane counterpart. In game number 2, 7.5 minutes in, a 2-0 lead for Ghost Gaming, both affected by PBM. Could be a third now. Gravity Surge will pull back Cheerio, but the ultimate is there. On the other side, a stun down onto Sam. Will the Nene Kappa get it done? Not just yet. Who else is in range? Captain Twig. Free execute there with the ultimate. PBM sets it up. Sanford Soccer's there for some damage. Captain Twig is the one who knocks it down.
Once these objectives start to get pulled out, it looks like Ghost Gaming going to be the first one on the scene.
Yeah, it's a smart play from Ghost Gaming. 3 members over on the solo lane for SSG. So it's going to be the Gold Fury. In the meantime, Dardes has found a kill onto Sanford Soccer as well. So 1 kill pulled back for Space Station Gaming, but it's the Gold Fury over to Ghost. Cheerio now maybe sensing an opening. Look at the damage that's been turned around onto him. Captain Twig alive has the ultimate. It's enough to execute Cheerio again. This guy just can't get away. 2nd kill of the game for this mid lane Nuwa. Raffer now being chased down, but it's a kill, a Gold Fury, and you only lose 1 if you're Ghost.
Look how quickly that Pyromancer got shredded down. That's the defense removal from Clay Soldiers, doing massive work, but it gets spotted out by Nika. Ghost think better of it, moving to mid. Dardas has the beads forced. The dive is starting. PBM's in alone.
Oh, Captain Twig unable to find the execute this time. PBM a little bit too aggressive, and it's Raffer who will find the final shot onto PBM.
It makes sense. It gives you everything that you want. A fantastic passive to work with the abilities and attack speed. Raffer getting caught out a little bit here, completely alone. Not the right time, especially considering Oni Fury spawning.
That's the double jump and the root, but Sanford Soccer's right there for the follow-up. Captain Twig looking for some extra damage and maybe some healing for him and his team as well. Damage down onto Vote, half HP as the Jingwei gets out alive. They have a Frenzy for FineOK as well, so this Ghost Gaming team still looking to fight. FineOK, the one chipping away at the Oni Fury here. Big map pressure implications on the end of this fight. Strife won't connect from Dardes into the backline. Goes FineOK and PBM just chasing down the mid laners. Captain Twig will use his ultimate here. Panda Cat stunned down onto Raffer. Could be the first blood in this engagement, and Panda Cat's the one who finds it. But elsewhere, SSG continuing to move in. Both hunters finding a kill early on here. Vote with the airstrike, takes to the sky, swoops down low. Split engagement, small skirmishes sort of happening all over the place. Panda Cat with this second of the fight. PBM gets rid of Dardes as well. It's FineOK left running from Nika, but it's 4 members of Ghost Gaming left standing, and Vote limping away.
You're not looking to engage yourselves. If anything, SSG is just hoping that Ghosts don't group up around the Fire Giant like they're doing right now. Now they're forced to respond. If this Fire Giant goes down, that's going to be so many towers, and look how quickly it's Burnsy's popped.
Yeah, Raffer doesn't have the ultimate here. Half HP on the Fire Giant. To the skies goes Twig, and he's got a double kill with it. Dardes is able to answer back with one, but Cherio still chipping away as well. Strife down, and Dardes will fall to FineOK. Out on the back side of the fight is Vote trying to turn around some damage, and he's able to get one over onto Fino. Cherio left running as well. Twig low health, no mana. PBM is back to Vote. Off into a corner. One last attack is all they need. It's a 3 for 3, and now a 4 for 3 for Ghost. Maybe the best case SSG could have hoped for given the game state. Well, Miff, they read ya. And right back to the FG goes Ghost Gaming. Still plenty of damage there. Raffer, the only one truly in range at the moment. Beads used by a few members of Ghost Gaming here. Fire Giant knocked down, and it's Ghost are going to be the ones to secure it. Captain Twig has found himself yet another opening kill in a team fight, answered immediately back by Nika. Look at the space that PBM is buying here. It's a double kill for Captain Twig out of the mid lane, but he's going to get leapt on by Vote, who's disengaging from this fight on the Jingwei. Low health bars await once Cherio is out of his ultimate, and the up down from Panda Cat's going to finish that one off. Fire Giant and 4 kills for Ghost Gaming.
But Spacestation at this deficit is lacking a lot of damage and ability to reflect pushes.
Watch out, the push now being over on the Cherio back into the corner. Has to use the leap. FineOK is there for the silence. Absolutely melted down by Captain Twig. Cherio has to use the ultimate and is going to get plenty of damage over on the Fino, but PBM, he's found the kill nonetheless. It's jungler traded out for solo laner, and when your jungler is your route back into the game, that's not what you want to see if you're a Spacestation game.
I imagine we will really see a 4-1 split. Likely it's going to be the junglers versus each other in mid, and then the side lane's going to have that 4-on-4 engagement. Cherio is going to be hugely impactful in this fight. If we can have him split off before the engagement starts, well, maybe it doesn't even matter if Raffer's just going to get picked out a little bit. Good luck, Spacestation. What was already looking hard is looking even harder now.
And the Turtle is just going to waddle his way into the side of SSG here. FineOK looking for the dazzling offensive. Down comes some damage, but Panda Cat has been chipped away at by Cherio in the meantime. Stunned down onto the Kali. No heal for her this time around. No value out of that ultimate as Sanford Soccer's gotten the kill. Dardes keeps SSG in this game as he's pulled one back onto FineOK. Sam is just going to push in that mid lane wave as Nika looks to continue this push out. It's a 1-for-1 trade in Age.
Look, Dave, you don't have to beat around the bush with me. We could say it. Ghost Gaming like toxic picks. Captain Twig's going to hit everyone on the map with his ultimate without aiming it, and PBM's going to punish you for hitting him. That's toxic, bro, right? Look at Dardes. He's alone in the back. It's just PBM with the damage, and he's reflecting all of it. Strife puts him down!
What's he supposed to do? I'm not sure, and I'm not sure what SSG are supposed to do here, Miff. When they've lost Dardes, they've lost Raffer, 5 members of Ghost Gaming. Still alive. Fire Giant has respawned, but where do Ghost Gaming put their chips? Right now, it looks like it's back onto the big objective. It is enhanced this time around. The final rights there for the mid lane Phoenix. Right side Phoenix did just come off of cooldown. Requires a stiff breeze to take down once more, though. Panda Cat has used his beads here. Aegis just now off of cooldown. Cherio battling now with FineOK and Sanford Soccer, who's able to leap himself away. Ultimate used on the right-hand side of the map. Look at Captain Twig, he's found another execute here in this game, moves himself further ahead in the damage column. Panda Cat has knocked down Vote. Big carry's gone for SSG, a double kill for Panda Cat. Looks like it's put SSG in the grave in game number 2. Ghost Gaming, they're gonna push down this left-hand side. They're gonna knock down the Titan, and they might go up 2-0 and finish this 1-3.
Man, if I was better at my job, I could tell you how many times Captain Twig was able to kill Cherio directly after he used his ultimate. I gotta say at least 4. That's a feels bad, man, for the boys in red.
There you go. Ghost Gaming potentially being able to take this one. They're up 2 games right now. Let's see if they can close it out in 3 and go down to the casters.
Looks like a big old wet noodle fight, if you ask me. I mean, King Arthur doesn't really have kill potential there outside of a gank. The same could be Jormungandr, but you know what? There's the gank.
Hey, maybe there's a caster's curse in your future. Sam for soccer looking for the kill. They just need one more shot and they won't find it. Is there as well. Just now hit level 5, so you do have that execute rotating over from the mid lane if need be. Raffer gets slowed down and Captain Twig crackens him to death. First blood over to Ghost Gaming.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Vote's doing the best that he can with his high-pressure Uller, trying to fight out on that red buff.
Well, Panda Cat is missing about half of his HP thanks to Vote. Cheerio is here as well, abducted back in by PBM. Twig rotating through, has the Kraken and has his second kill of the game. Dardes takes to the Taiko drums, but he's taken so much damage in the meantime. Scarab's blessing used. Sam for soccer with the fadeaway. 3-0 up. Go Ghost Gaming, and now Vote has been stunned down. It's going to be another kill. Pile on Ghost Gaming. A double kill for Sam for soccer. Mid lane and jungler, they've hit their stride. Well, Sam for soccer, in the meantime, is going to use that Anvil of Dawn once again, a bit of a zoning ultimate from the Ghost Gaming jungler, and is just going to complete the second blue buff invade here. Captain Twig, zoning ultimate Kraken maybe forces Cheerio back, and maybe that's right where they've wanted him. Cheerio re-engages now in onto this fight. Raiju lands onto PBM, and there was a To the Skies used by Raffer to move himself in, but look at Sam feeling aggressive moves right back in underneath the tier 1 tower, half HP on a couple of targets. Solo laner starting to rotate over. It's PBM who's caught out, uses a Scarab's blessing. Does he get himself into a point where he can stay safe? Yes, he can. It's Sam for soccer now on the killing spree, up and down. Goes one more. Nika falls as well. Captain Twig, he's spreeing out. Raffer's on the run. It looks like Vote is the only one who's going to escape alive. Dismantled our SSG through the first 8 minutes of this game. Specifically, Sam for soccer.
And Ghost is starting to hit that critical point where they can just fight wherever they want. PBM blinks in, but gets caught by the 9 turns blessing.
And his Cheerio's going to stay alive here. Watch out for Raffer into the back behind PBM, but up, down. Goes Sam for soccer. Cheerio, the double tap just missing, but look at the Scarab's blessing. It's the free life raft for Sam for soccer to stay alive. It is the 5th kill of the game for the Ghost Gaming jungler. And now there's a Kraken over onto Nika, but the World Serpent will be channeled in time.
It might not have been enough to just turn around the game completely, but it will slow down Ghost Gaming so much. That neutral objective being removed means that Ghost is going to have a much harder time forcing fights.
Well, PBM might finally go down, and that's going to be first blood, not in the game, but for Spacestation Gaming. It's Nika who ends up finding it with the enemy in their own lanes respectively, and actually even better for Vote. He's been able to continuously pressure out Panda Cat. Looking to do the same here. Misses the stun. Feeling confident because Cheerio is certainly within range. There is a 9 turns blessing ready, and he's taunted in 3. Beads out by Panda Cat. Raffer is here as well. Down comes Sam for soccer, melted away, but a Scarab's blessing from PBM will keep him alive. It's maybe the best looking fight SSG have had here up to this point, but it's another Khepri ultimate to bail out Ghost Gaming. Looks like they're going to clash once more as Cheerio has rooted them down. Captain Twig has chunked down the Erlong Shen's health bar. Mifflin, maybe a re-engagement on the backside coming from Fine OK. A Kraken from Twig just to plug down some damage. Fine OK, plenty healthy enough to ult over onto Vote. Look for Nika in that World Serpent to just chip away a little bit of health. A couple members of Ghost Gaming will be left disengaging, and no kills on the board somehow after all of that.
Force the rest of them to group up around that central point in the middle of the map, and then look for the engage. Send Cheerio in, find the 9 turns blessing, get the World Serpent to disrupt the backline. Ghost pulled it, it's burning fast, SSG.
Ghost pull it, Ghost finish it. How about the fight afterward? Raffer is going to move himself in. Kraken doesn't connect onto much from Captain Twig. In the mid lane, down goes Sam for soccer. Look at the damage that Thor is doing on the backline. Darda is trying to stay alive, and it's the Scarab's blessing finally procced to keep Sam for soccer alive. 3 low health bars. Nika making space and making kills on the backline of this fight. It's a 1-for-1. Still the Fury walking away from this one with Ghost Gaming. Will be that, but Cheerio still low key. Stay alive under Fine OK. Captain Twig, though, has himself a double kill. Finally, the kills are falling It's Captain Twig who's found a few, and it's a deicide 21.5 minutes in.
Space Station is going to have to make that hard decision again. Do we want to move up, defend it? It should be easier to defend the Fire Giant. It won't burn nearly as quickly, but a lot of those relics that were used in the last fight, yeah, they're still down. Nika getting caught out immediately.
Oh my god! And the Jormungandr gets deleted by Captain Twig. Ghost Gaming have found the opening kill on this fight. The Scarab's Blessing has been used, but fine, okay. Plenty healthy enough just to run down Cheerio. Sam for Soccer. Anvil of Dawn. Where does he land? Down into the backline. The double tap onto Vote. Unstoppable. Sam for Soccer before Vote puts him down. Raffer, see you later. We might be looking at the second deicide in a couple of minutes. Ghost Gaming, Mifflin, they don't care about the FG. They might be looking to end.
They have 20 seconds left on the spawn. Nika's not the strongest defensive tool that the Space Station squad has. If they're able to burn this Phoenix in a timely manner, you're right, this could absolutely be the game. Health bars are a little bit low on the side of Ghost Gaming. PBM, incredibly low. He's got to be worried moving in. Mario's only job here is to create as much space and time as he can.
Well, a date with Radiance maybe on the other side of this one. Cheerio, he's taken too low. Half HP on the Titan, continuing to go down, but Panda Cat, he's still alive here. He's got a kill. He's going to put the icing on the cake, and Ghost Gaming we'll see on Championship Sunday.